Hello viewers, I'm that your friend Father Michael Lobudo, a Catholic priest who is so passionate about farming. Today we shall be discussing on the type of pig farming, two types of pig farming. That is what we have in pig farming production. And there are so many of us who are coming into this pig farming business, and those who intend coming in and those who are in, we don't really know the kind of system we are practicing. Are you practicing that of breeding production or pork production? In pig farming, we have two here in our region and in our country and West Africa at large. We practice two systems of pig farming. We have what they call pork production system and also the breeding system. These are actually the two types of pig farming I shall be discussing today. First of all, let us look at the breeding system. The breeding system is actually the kind of farming whereby you breed same line of pigs. What I mean by same lines of pigs, I mean not the same family, but the same genetics. Let us say, for example, you have a pure large white, you breed large white in your farm. You breed large white in your farm, and from there you can be able to sell to other farmers who are looking for pure line of large white. You can also do that of pure line for Landrace, pure line for Duroc. There are some places who are just into that business itself. They breed pure line for people to come and buy at piglet stage, at winner stage, at grower stage, whatever stage you are looking for, they have it in their farm. And this kind of farmers, they are not so interested in the pork production, that is selling these pigs for the market. And that is one set of farming that some big farmers are so good at, and you do not just jump into it. You are also trained in that particular field, whereby you respect this line and this genetics. You breed them, and everyone know you that this is actually what you have in your farm, and you are 100% sure that these are pure genetics. You breed and you sell to farmers. And there are some places who make this mistake of buying. They are actually into pork production, but they buy all this pure line and they bring them to their farm and they raise them. You raise them and you begin to sell them for pork production. Pure lines are not actually meant for pork production. They are meant for fellow farmers, and they are very expensive. And some of us will buy them, we rear them for pork production. We actually run at loss. If you really want to go into the business of pork production, there are some particular breeds of pigs that are made for pork production. So having discussed this first part of the pig farming, now let us go to the other part, because you cannot actually chase a rabbit at the same time. You cannot chase two rabbits, to say, and get both of them at the same time. You are going to lose both of them. And there are some of us who want to do breeding system, and also want to go into pork production. As a farmer and as a pig farmer, if you want to really succeed in this business, you must focus on a particular system. Are you into pork production or breeding system? And the pork production, as the word implies, pork, we rear them for a particular time, let us say 6 to 7 months, then we take them to the market, either to the abattoir, they process them and they bring them to us as pork for consumption. And that is actually where the name pork production comes from. And they are breeds that are made for pork production. For those of us beginners who are going into pig farming, I always encourage us to start thinking of pork production, because our duty is to rear these pigs and sell them off. There are some particular breeds that are meant for pork production. I've said these times without number, and I'm not going to get tired of saying it. And one of them is actually the F1. the F1. F1 breed, F1 pigs are actually the combination between a large white, a pure large white, and a landrace. The children themselves, most especially that of the female, they are actually what we call the F1. And this F1, they are very good. Their children are very good for pork production. If you are going into pork production, you must make it your obligation to have this pure F1 in your farm. Let us say that of female. Then you bring in a very good boa, a very good genetic boa. Let us say that of a Duroc. Wow, then you are good to go for pork production. Because if you don't have all of these things, you just have pigs in your farm. Sometimes some persons come in that they have pigs. I ask them, what system are you practicing? Are you practicing pork production or breeding stuff? They keep telling me, Father, we don't know what we just know that we have pigs in our farm. You must know what you are going into. As you are building that your pig pen, as you are planning and saving how to go into pig farming business, learn what you are going into. Are you going for pork production? If your answer is yes, then you have to get those pigs that are used for pork production. If not, you will run at loss. Are you actually going into breeding system? Then you must go for the best 100% pure breed of pigs. Those are actually the pigs you should be keeping in your farm, so that other farmers can be able to come and see this beautiful genetics and pick them up and put them in their farm. Once more, I remain that your friend, Father Michael Obodo, a Catholic priest who is so passionate about farming. Thank you, and God bless you.